Hi everyone, my name is Aminu Habibat Adeola and I'm a graduate of Cross State Polytechnic where I studied mass communication as a course, and I'm also a trainee at Dexters and Heroes Consorts Limited. And today I'll be discussing about my topic, which is effective communication. But first and foremost, we all know what communication means. This is an exchange of information between one another or a large number of people. But today I'll be only discussing about effective communication. Effective communication is the exchange of information that is clearly understood by all parties, which also requires verbal, non-verbal, written communication. And when we talk about verbal communication, this is an aspect whereby we tend to speak out what we have in our mind to our audience. And when we talk about non-verbal communication, this is the aspect at which we use body gesture, body language, facial expression to express ourselves and to make our audience pay more attention to what we are saying. And we have components of effective communication. These are the skills that is being needed for a communicator to have, that is being acquired by communicators, and it really helps them to enhance their communication process. The first one is what? Clarity and coherence. This is the fact that when you're talking to your audience, avoid jargons. Avoid jargons, be direct and use simple words in order for them to understand what you're talking about. And the second one is active listening. For all communicators, the first things to understand is that you need to understand your audience. Always pay attention, listen attentively to them before responding. Focus on what they are saying, and then you give response. And the third one is non-verbal cues. From my definition, from the beginning, I talked about body expression, you using eye contact to talk to people. For example, now a friend of mine tend to, probably she wished to pass an information to me, or probably she wished to inform me that a particular person that we've been looking for is passing by, but we don't want that person to know that, okay, this person is actually the person we're talking by. So she can use her body language, more like hand gesture or facial expression, more like, "Ah, that's the person that she's talking, that's the person I'm talking to." So that's a form of means of communication too. And then my fourth slide is the barriers that can affect effective communication. In this was, we have positive aspects and we have negative aspects of all things, and there's no way as a communicator that we can't make mistakes, because we are all humans, so human makes mistakes. But these are certain things that a communicator needs to know. The first one is language differences, and the second one is cultural misunderstanding. The third one is distraction and noise, while the fourth one is assumption and biases. Language differences, this is not the first time we'll be having issue that that happens between two or more different tribe. For example, Igbo and Yoruba. Probably a guy tends to sell something who is an Igbo guy, and the lady is a Yoruba lady, and they tend to trying to have a conversation, but based on the fact that they don't have an identifiable language that both of them can speak together in order for them to understand. Now this can cause adherence to their communication process. Now we have cultural differences. It's still the same thing with language differences. Then the third one is distraction and noise. Distraction and noise talks about you not getting enough attention. More like, probably you're having a discussion with someone now, and the noises that is coming through or that is probably passing by or anything can be a big problem to someone that you're talking to. Then we have tips to improve communication. These are very, very simple things that can improve your communication. The first one to do is to understand your audience. Once you understand your audience, I think that's the best thing to do, because once you understand them, you will be very, very free with them and know the exact thing to say and the exact thing not to say. Then the second one is to use simple and precise, or more like, from my key components, don't use jargons. Use simple words that most of your audience will be very, very easy for them to understand and easy to assimilate. Then the third one is encourage feedback. There's no way you'll be communicating that you won't get feedback. We are not all perfect, and at times there are some certain things that help with feedback. Once you probably there's a particular message you do not remember to pass to your audience, them asking questions can enhance you in order to remember what you've forgotten to talk about. So that also help. Practice empathy and patience. There's no way you'll be a communicator that you won't tend to listen to people, though people can be very critical and complicated, but as a communicator you tend to stay calm and listen to them. Now from this short video of mine, I hope you've gotten one or two things about what effective communication is, and there is no way as human beings we tend to communicate every day. Thank you very much for listening to this my short video. Like and share. Thank you.